philosophies in India.
Well,
The one
would love to learn.
The West, the Judeo-Christian one, is that you're born, you die. All of you think you die, right? Everybody thinks you die. And everybody thinks you were born, right? Well, in India, there are two philosophies. One that says that you never die, and the other that says you were never born. So the philosophy of Shiva says you were never born, you don't exist. And the philosophy of Vishnu says you never die. It doesn't look it, but all these people running around here, they're completely differently wired. If you ask them, for example, what happens after you die?
I'm reborn.
He's reborn, right? So he actually doesn't have a conception of death. And India's got some very interesting philosophical structures. To say that you don't exist is quite, to the Western mind, is crazy. But when you're talking, right, what I look for is energy. I'm looking at the energy flow around them. And I'm looking for indications of pain. And from that listening, then I can start to build a narrative. Like if you, for example, if Dalit people in India are basically told that they don't exist. So he is now completely isolated, right? And he's operating in that isolation. Now you imagine the pain coming. Every day he's being humiliated, and that has an effect on his structure. So listening is not opening your ears and saying, oh, what is he saying? Listening is looking carefully and feeling where is this blockage. And it's at one level, right? It's becoming the other person. It's basically destroying yourself and saying, okay, for the next 5 minutes, I don't exist.
Okay, so it's making more sense now. And I think that the difference that I mentioned before, the Western, Eastern, even, like I said, makes even more sense. So